Hi guys, I'm Peggy Katsopoulos, nutritionist and mom to a 17-month-old boy, Christian. And I want to chat with you about something that all moms who breastfeed go through, and that is the emotional and physical roller coaster of weaning. So if you're looking to get your baby off your boob, I'm going to offer some tips to help with the weaning. My first tip is to take your time. This is not something that can be rushed. It's not something that can be rushed for you. It's not something that can be rushed for your child. Although you're not really on speaking terms, there is something that you guys can negotiate together on something that works. So what I find works best is if you're gonna wean off breastfeeding, the first thing you wanna do is maybe just cut out one feeding. So you can either, if it's under the 12-month mark, cut out one feeding and replace it with something else. I always find the best one to cut out is one that you don't like. So whichever one as a mom that you hate to do. So it could be very early in the morning, it could be the one before bed, it could be one in the middle of the day when you have stuff going on and you don't want to stop to nurse your child. Pick one that works for you that you don't like and you'd rather get rid of, and start with that one. And take your time. Start 1 week at a time. So cut out that one for a week and then introduce the second one. It'll be better for you, for your boobs, for your baby. So it doesn't all happen at once. Number 2, still supplement, especially if they are under 12 months of age. You want to supplement with a formula. And even if they are above 12 months of age, you want to be careful about what you're supplementing with too. Many moms will just resort to traditional cow's milk or a soy milk or a almond milk or a rice milk for the plant-based options. But you want to make sure that there are options that are more nutritionally dense as well, especially if you have a picky eater. Now, one of the best things that I like to supplement with is Kabrita goat milk formula. Now, the reason why I love it is because it is a goat milk formula. So Christian cannot have cow's milk. He's not allergic to it, but he has a sensitivity to it where he will break out in eczema. He'll get dry skin patches on his legs and he gets an upset tummy. But mostly it just really shows up on his skin. So once I switched to a goat milk, even with the yogurt, they have a goat milk yogurt as well, I noticed a huge difference in his skin. The thing is with goat milk, it's much easier to digest than a cow's milk. So the proteins in the goat milk produce a much softer, looser, smaller curd in your stomach, so it doesn't cause that same digestive upset that a cow's milk formula will do. So this is a great alternative, and I think it is one of the best in terms of being as close to breast milk as possible. When you look at some formulas, I've even used another formula from Europe that had very few ingredients. And while I thought that was a good thing, when I thought about it, when you look at breast milk is so complex. There's so many fats in there and carbohydrates and vitamins and minerals and nutrients, and it's so hard to mimic that. And what you want is something that has all that stuff added to it to make sure that your baby is getting the best nutrition possible. And the same thing goes for after 12 months. So many moms might just give their child traditional cow's milk or almond milk or soy milk or rice milk, but this is a great alternative even when you're weaning past 12 months because it is so nutrient dense. So many of these plant-based milks, for example, don't have the amount of nutrition. There may be only 1 gram of protein, whereas this has 5 grams of protein and has around 22 different types of vitamins and minerals to really help your toddler thrive. The third thing to do when weaning is to offer soft, gentle foods in between your feedings. Now, I love baby-led weaning in the sense where I didn't really give my son purees. I tried. The doctor said I can give him purees at 4 months. He would just spit it out. He had really strong gag reflexes. He hated every single thing that I gave him, like everything. I gave him mashed sweet potatoes. I gave him pureed pears. Hated it. Hated everything. I would buy organic pears, puree them myself, and he still hated it. And so I thought, I'm gonna have this really fussy kid who is never gonna eat, and I was losing my mind, especially as a nutritionist. But what happened was I gave him some time. I let him come, I'd offer the food, I'd give it to him in front of him, and eventually he came around, but not with the purees. What I had to do was I would get an apple, I would peel the skin off, give it to him, he would pick it up, he would play with it, he would take little bites out of it. I would give him some banana to mash up with his fingers, put it in his mouth, cut up some avocado into little chunks. I would steam some carrots so they're soft, put them into little coins, have him eat real food that he can chew, he can play with, he can touch, he can pick up and eat on his own. That was the only thing that worked. Even those little cereal puffs that you can get that dissolve in their mouth, that is great because it's easy for them to pick up, it's easy for them to chew on. Now, this is amazing because now he eats everything. He loves absolutely everything. So just take your time, be patient, put a variety of different soft, gentle foods in front of them. And if there's something they don't like after offering it for 3 weeks straight, it's okay. They might not like it. They might come around one day. They might surprise you. Just be patient. Don't be so hard on yourself. Take your time, enjoy the process, and good luck. Happy weaning.